Welcome to Hykeham.
Engineering work will affect train services from this station this weekend. Due to replacement rail works at Swinderby, replacement buses will operate between Lincoln Central and Newark stations. Buses that call at Hykeham will leave from the bus stop located inside the station car park. Please see the East Midlands Railway website for more information and for a bus stop at your station if it is not this one. Stand back from the edge of platform 1. The next train is not scheduled to stop. Platform 1 for the 1544 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester via Nottingham, calling at Swinderby, Collingham, Newark Castle, Nottingham, Beeston, Attenborough, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow-upon-Soar, Sileby, Syston and Leicester. Platform 2 for the 1546 East Midlands Railway service to Peterborough via Lincoln Central, calling at Lincoln Central, Metheringham, Roskington, Sleaford, Spalding and Peterborough. This train is expected to be busy after Lincoln Central. Please ensure all items of luggage are not on any seats. Stand back from the edge of platform 1. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop. Stand back from the edge of platform 2. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop. Platform 1. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop. Stand back from the edge of platform 2. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop. Customers are reminded that station bins are not to be used for yours or your dog's excrement. Thank you. Please use street-level bins for such purposes. You are reminded to wear face coverings where possible on stations and trains during the coronavirus pandemic. platform 1 for the 1544 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester via Nottingham, calling at Swinderby, Collingham, Newark Castle, Nottingham, Beeston, Attenborough, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow-upon-Soar, Sileby, Syston and Leicester. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Where possible, please wear a face mask on trains and stations. For your safety and that of others, please wait until passengers have left the train before trying to join. Your attention please. The 1546 East Midlands Railway service to Peterborough via Lincoln Central has been cancelled. This is due to a short notice change to the timetable. You are reminded to only travel if you are a key worker or your journey is an emergency. Please continue following operators' instructions and checking the National Rail website for the latest travel information. Services might restore to normal sooner than expected or later than expected. Currently though, there is no advice in regards to when there will be a full timetable back in place. May changes are confirmed to be delayed until December, but then again they might not come if this continues going on longer. The supposed R rate that we've got has shot up to the critical number and it's not going to shoot down anytime soon. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 2. You are reminded that from Monday the 15th of June 2020, face coverings will become compulsory on all forms of public transport. If you do not have a face covering yet, please get one before Monday. Thank you for your cooperation. To continue encouraging you to avoid public transport where it is unnecessary to use it, timetable sheets have been removed from most, if not all, stations. If your journey is essential and is an emergency, you can find accurate times on either many departure apps, real-time trains, or your train operating company's website. Do not make a trip halfway across the world just because you fancy a jolly.
Another train is approaching. Warning, 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 another train is approaching.
Welcome to Hykeham.
East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central. Calling at Lincoln Central only. This train has 2 carriages today. From on from the should social distance, not get 7 people stood right next to you, touching you up. Well, that nameplate's useless, we can't do that because of COVID. Bye-bye train telling us to do things that we're not allowed to do. We can't visit East Lincolnshire in 2020, we're not allowed to. Screw you. You bumhole. When travelling on the stations and travelling on the trains or on platforms, you should have a valid ticket for travel and wear a face covering at all times during your journey. And please stand back from the platform until your train comes to a complete halt and passengers are left. From Friday the 24th of July, you should wear a face covering on all indoor spaces, trains, buses, trams, taxis, and in any home that's not part of your bubble. Shops are included and fines may be issued of 10,000 Ps or £100. Don't take the chance. If you can wear a mask, do it. If not, wear the sunflower lanyard with exemption card. There is no excuse. Follow the rules. If for some reason you're still unsure of the railway bylaw at the moment, please visit eastmidlandsrailway.co.uk/COVID-19. The next train to approach, platform 2, does not call at this station. Please stand well back from the platform edge. I'm in Skegness now. Should be 209. Welcome to Hykeham Station. Get on board EMR. EMR, EMR. Sorry, who am I travelling with? Oh, EMR. You didn't make it clear. Platform 2 for the 1513 East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central. Calling it Lincoln Central only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Please stand clear when the train arrives and allow passengers off before trying to board. Whilst visiting Hykeham station, face covering should be worn at all times. This includes on the train and on the platforms. Because of rising COVID cases in the area, more restrictions have been reintroduced in the Bolton area. Please obey the rules and we'll be free of this pandemic a lot sooner. We do not want this to last as long as the Spanish flu, which lasted about 2 full years. Right then, guys and girls, this just popped on my feed. And what's your opinion on longer school days and Sunday classes throughout catching up for the 6 months absence this year? Would you take part or would you refuse? The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. Platform 1 for the 1544 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester via Nottingham, calling at Swinderby, Collingham, Newark Castle, Nottingham, Beeston, Attenborough, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow-upon-Soar, Sileby, Syston and Leicester. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Platform 2 for the 1546 East Midlands Railway service to Peterborough via Lincoln Central, calling it Lincoln Central, Metheringham, Roskington, Sleaford, Spalding and Peterborough. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Please allow passengers to leave the train first before boarding. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 2. If you travel to or from Alsager, you are reminded that East Midlands Railway is operating a very limited calling service at the station between now and the December timetable change. You will have to catch a London North Western Railway service from either Kidsgrove or Crewe for Alsager. 3 more locations have been announced as COVID hotspots. If you are in Birmingham, Leeds or Liverpool, please be advised your city is vastly approaching a local lockdown due to a rising coronavirus. Follow the rules in these areas or face a local lockdown. You are reminded that whether you are on a station to watch the trains or board a train, you must be wearing a face covering, unless exempt, at all times whilst visiting the station and on a rail service. Some operators now offer a reservation-only service, and you must reserve your seats and book your tickets before joining cross-country and LNER trains. Please check with your operator if they are also going to enforce this policy towards the end of the year. Please check before you travel, otherwise you'll be refused entry to your train should your operator require a reservation. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1.
Welcome to Hykeham.
Moderately empty bin. Railway ticket from yesterday. Pissing face covering from probably 14 years ago. I don't know. Use the fucking bin. Platform 2 for the 11:12 East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central. Calling it Lincoln Central only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. and 919.
Warning, another train is approaching.
Platform 1 for the 11:18 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham. Calling at Swinderby, Collingham, Newark Castle, Rollston, Fiskerton, Bleasby, Thurgerton, Loudham, Burton Joyce, Carlton and Nottingham. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Will this be another Anglia 156? No, it's a 158. It's Stagecoach. Platform 2 for the 1816 East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central. Calling it Lincoln Central only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Please allow customers to leave the train first before boarding. You are reminded that from midnight hours, the travel on rail or bus or tube services becomes essential travel only. Right, so social distancing. Let's leave from the front carriage only. Oh dear. Platform 1 for the 1826 East Midlands Railway service to Newark Northgate. Calling at Collingham and Newark Northgate. This train is formed of 2 coaches. What's classic from Hykeham? Yes, Hykeham gets bored, but also one of the alt points not working. There is now an alternative. You can either use any standard railway app or download NexTrain, now available on Android and iOS with day and night mode by using the moon. I've been showing this in the first 2 closures, and it's essentially a better alternative than if this doesn't work. A member of East Midlands Trains staff. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, my love, Stagecoach isn't on the railway no more. I think it's probably for the best. This is only a fill-up video today anyway. Nothing interesting on this line. We've got to stay inside tomorrow when this comes out. You can't win. But yeah, back to this. You can either have it in standard like East Coast mainline mode, or you can tilt it sideways for like a direct departure screen. That isn't even the next train on this platform. The next on this platform's not got a platform yet. We'll see that one when it shows up. Which they're doing 42 Leicester. But that was a quick non-sponsored, non-added advertisement for NexTrain. If you find any faults with the application, message the Facebook page. Platform 2 for the 1839 East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central. Calling it Lincoln Central only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Platform 1 for the 1842 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester via Nottingham. Calling at Collingham, Newark Castle, Fiskerton, Loudon, Carlton, Nottingham, Beeston, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow-upon-Soar, Sileby, Syston and Leicester. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Picture idea didn't work. Platform 2 for the 1210 East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central. Calling it Lincoln Central only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Is this crossing now powered by AA batteries? The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 2. The 12:26 service to Lincoln Central is delayed by approximately 5 minutes. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. Platform 2 for the delayed 12:26 East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central, calling it Lincoln Central only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Change at Lincoln Central for services to Market Raisin, Barnetby, Hayborough and Grimsby Town. With another 1 passenger off, there goes Graffiti Bomb 156473. And past the platform repeater for Doddington Road level crossing. Which if it's at yellow when the train leaves means the barriers aren't down yet. Oh dearie me. Platform 1 for the 12:42 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester via Nottingham, calling it Swinderby, Collingham, Newark Castle, Nottingham, Beeston, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow-upon-Soar, Sileby, Syston and Leicester. This train is formed of 2 coaches. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. to the ongoing impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the railway industry, we'll be running a weekly timetable for services between Leicester, Nottingham, Lincoln and Cleethorpes, as well as between Newark Castle and Matlock from the 13th of December. Some services may vary or be cancelled at short notice. We are working to protect services that are well used, including those relied upon by students. We continue to closely follow the government guidelines in relation to social distancing and help you travel safely with us. Other operators also operate in weekly timetables. If you can, scan the QR code to get this poster on your mobile and see the absolute latest information. If you can't, phone 03457 484950 or use the help point on platform 2 because platform 1 is broken. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. Platform 1 for the 1544 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester via Nottingham. Calling at Swinderby, Collingham, Newark Castle, Nottingham, Beeston, Attenborough, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow-upon-Soar, Sileby, Syston and Leicester. This train is formed of 2 coaches. This is the only stopping train we're seeing today. (1546) Peterborough isn't calling here until further notice. The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 2. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. I've done this for a while, have we, lads? 2013 throwback much. Any issue is if anything happens behind us, we can't see it. Platform 2 for the 1410 East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central. Calling it Lincoln Central only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1. The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 2. Whilst visiting the station, you are reminded to wear a face covering at all times to help protect other passengers.